Okay, so this is a silly poem about meeting a shark. Hi there, my name is Mark, but I'm hardly remarkable. I'm somewhere near the bottom of the sea, if we were to get hierarchical. Perhaps I lack self-esteem because all my life I've never dared to dream. I mean, I never learned to ride a bike, I never learned. I never tried. I never learned to swim because I was sure that I'd drown. I put plans off and I put myself down. My life it's grey, it's always mundane. My life has been stale and tired and plain. I've never risked heartbreak or any kind of pain. And you know what they say? They say, no pain, no gain. And so there's no way anything remarkable would ever happen to this Mark, is what I thought, until yesterday I had a chance encounter with a shark. Now this is a true story. Something that truly happened just out on the street. I wasn't under the influence or even under the sea. One moment I was walking, minding my own business, and a stranger passes me by, and I look up briefly and I mumble hi, and then you can probably imagine my surprise. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe my eyes. I mean, I couldn't fathom an answer or give a reason why. But while I was returning my trolley in Morrison's car park, there it was, a walking, talking, great white shark. I mean, I'm stunned, I don't know what to say, but then I feel rude, and so I tell the shark my name. I say, "Hi there, Mr. Shark. my name is Mark, and I've never met a shark before, and I didn't realize that you could walk, or that you went shopping, or that you could even talk." And now the shark regards me with an understanding smile, and the shark says, "Don't worry, mate, I get it, it's fine. I'm delighted to meet you, Mark, and you seem like quite a guy, and I'd love to answer your questions if you will allow me some time. Firstly, what you say is true. Not all sharks can walk like this. It takes a great deal of dedication, training, practice. You see, seeing what was beyond the surface of the sea was always my dream. I dreamed I'd see things I never got to see in the sea, and so I believed that if I never gave up, or out, or in, then I make it up and out and into a whole new world, of whole new things I never knew. I knew life was more than just the seafloor, and walking was my way of walking out the door. Now, in shark school, I got bullied by my shark friends, and they said I was shark different, and that I'd meet a shark end. And while I wasn't the shark's tool in the shed, I never gave up. I stayed optimistic. If I worked my sharkest, then I'd make a shark difference. And so I hit the shark books, and I discovered the study of linguistics, which was not much good for speaking to fish, but it did help me learn English. And I took it day by day and step by step, and by the by I got by, and now I can buy fish fingers. I never realized fish had fingers, but now I'm able to eat them for my dinner. Honestly, it's on days like this that I feel like such a winner. I'm so glad that I had sharks in my life who believed in me. Sharks who would listen. Sharks who really took the time to see. They never knew it, but they were the ones who kept me going. And just knowing that a shark can have that kind of power, that every hour they can build someone up or tear them to shreds with the words they say, day to day it both frightens and inspires me. I don't know how to say this, or if it might be kind of dumb, but I want to be that kind of shark for someone. And then the shark looks at me, tears forming in his eyes, and I'm shook, I'm hooked, I can't hide looking surprised. But then we talk and I talk, and time just seems to fly and pass away. And I talk about the things I do and don't do every single day, and that every single day is starting to seem the same. And sometimes I tell him, some nights I look out at the silent city lights and I can see the rest of my life. I can see the rest of my life. And it makes me want to hide. I tell him I'm not really interested in my own future, but I'm scared. I must be stupid, and that I'll stay stuck stubborn in the sickly stupor. I tell him about all the little voices that whisper whispers, which is why I worry I'll wind up worthless like an unfinished picture, and that if only something had clicked, or if only I'd been more strict, or if only I hadn't flickered like a candle when it came to anything I couldn't handle, man, all the things I would have and should have and could have been, but now all of that, that's just a dream. And the shark just nods. He doesn't change the subject. He doesn't interject or object or give me a lecture. He doesn't correct or reject me. He doesn't deflect or neglect me. He just listens and lets me connect the dots. And he lets me find my own words in my own time, and he lets me finish. And then he says, I don't know what it's like in your shoes, Mark. I mean, I've never worn shoes before, well, because I am a shark. And it could be that I'll never fully know you, or who you might have been. You see, we grew up worlds apart, and I've only ever been me. I grew up as a shark down at the bottom of the sea, and so I won't claim to know what it is that you're going through, what it is to be a man, what it is to live on land, but I believe in you. And I consider you my friend, and since you are my friend, I want you to persevere to the end. And Mark, I'm not going to sugarcoat or pretend. There are some things that feel like they are impossible to mend. But while I don't have hands, I'll always lend a flipper. And I'll keep an open door. That's what friends are for. I'll wait for you in rainy weather. I'll wait while you get your wits together. So Mark, please don't waste yourself away. Don't waste the day to day. Don't waste your time, or else I'll say, I'll remark, Mark, mate, you are altogether remarkable. Through and through. You are altogether remarkable. Through and through. You are altogether remarkable, mate. And you've been given a spark. Let's call it a Mark spark. And that spark of Mark, it's the most precious thing. It's the most precious thing, this Mark spark. It's like your beating heart. It's more beautiful than art. It's the thing that makes you Mark. And it's not just you. Everyone has one. I have one too, Mark. I have a spark. I call it my shark spark. And with all my might, I hold on tight. Because a shark needs a spark when it's swimming in dark water. When caught in the nets, a spark can get you through the slaughter. It's more than just the thought of a better tomorrow, or the hollow promise of receiving a reprieve that the sea waves will recede, or somehow that you need to see to believe. Hark! Believe me, Mark, the clock is ticking and talking. Your spark is seconds away from quitting and walking. All of this to say, I need you to wake up. Wake up. Wake up! My eyes fly open and I'm already on my feet. That's funny, I hadn't known I was asleep. I blink and I have this sinking feeling. I think I'm on the brink of something nearly. I shake my head, trying to shake off all the sleep dust. It's slipping away, it's shrinking, it's aging like rust. I think I dreamed about a shark. I think I met him in a car park. I think he was trying to tell me something. He was trying to tell me something. What was it? What was it? It was something essential. But I think I forgot it. Perhaps, if I go back to sleep, it'll come back to me.